Oh, nice. Oh, I love that. Alright, you guys, how's it going? Jordan Boostmaster here. Crankworx was held in Rotorua, and so I just went there the last weekend. I went there with some people from school, and so we watched the slopestyle, we watched the Air DH race on the Sunday, and it was a really good time. I just got some cool footage. I took some pictures. Nothing too special, just to sort of capture the event, and I just wanted to kind of show you guys. It was a really good time, you know, much smaller crowd than anything you'd find in like Whistler, BC. But yeah, it was a really good time, much more chill, low-key kind of thing. Great slopestyle course. It was a really great competition. Everyone really like did their best. Unfortunately, Brandon Semnuk never actually finished his proper runs because he screwed up somewhere in each of them.
The flip off the boner log right there. Double tail whip. Oh, slipping a foot. No. Straight air up. He knows the judges are so critical. Brandon Semnuk not able to link it together, knowing he wasn't going to have enough to bring it together. We're going cork 7 off that final jump and stump.
But yeah, Nikolai Rogatkin threw down. It was so awesome.
Reminds me of somebody has that, got the cash right there. He got double tail up onto it. Straight air down. Here's from the top no-hander, but once he got off the final jump, here it is.
Just about everyone got to be able to do like their best runs and, you know, had their best scores. Aside from Brandon Semnuk, he screwed up on both his runs, but otherwise, yeah, like everyone was throwing down, doing some great tricks. Really fun to watch. You know, way lower key than like anything at Whistler. Way less of a crowd. Kind of more reminding me of like what the earlier days at Whistler Crankworx would have been like, which is kind of cool. In a lot of ways, New Zealand seems to be like a smaller version of what mountain biking is like in BC or North America. I mean, New Zealand just has a much smaller population, but it's actually pretty cool how it's just kind of reminiscent of like the early days of mountain biking in North America, which I think is actually a really cool thing. So one cool thing during Crankworx is you could actually demo some bikes, just like you can in Whistler. So me and Emerson, we demoed some bikes, and we actually didn't have helmets either, so we had to actually borrow helmets from like the Fox tent, which is cool because they lend out helmets as well. So then we demoed a helmet, demoed a bike, and then we could actually ride the trails, which is pretty sweet. And it was all for free, right? So that was a pretty fun time. So I was like trying out this Banshee bike, but yeah, it was like a 6-inch travel bike.
So that's Moss Piglet.
Don't take around anything too gnarly.
Well, this is a black diamond. Do you want to continue on this, or?
If it's like this is fine.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't get like too crazy. Because I mean, this thing's huge.
Emerson was on a an extra large Scott bike. It was like a 4-inch travel, like 29er cross country bike. So that was like unfortunately the only one left or something like that. So like he couldn't get anything else apparently. So that was kind of too bad that he was stuck on this like 29er extra large. I mean, he's a tall guy, but still, extra large is too big, especially 29er. Especially for these trails, it's like, that was unfortunate, but at least he could be able to ride. We swapped bikes at one point so I could actually ride his, and yeah, it was not fun at all. I know that he wasn't having the most fun on his bike. So I thought, okay, I'll let him try my bike. My bike was like a size medium, 27.5-inch wheels. Much better than his 29er extra large cross-country bike. So he definitely enjoyed my bike a whole lot more, and then I could kind of try out what his bike was like, and I definitely did not have fun riding that 29er. Yeah, I've just never been a fan of these bigger wheels, like ever. And I'm not much of a fan of 27.5 either, to be honest. But yeah, 29ers, it's like, okay, no, that's just overkill. It's so sluggish. It's so like where's the handling, right? Like, oh man. So yeah, that wasn't very fun, especially because then it was an extra large size and, you know, 4 inches of travel. So, but you know, it was all for free anyway, right? So
how's that bike?
So much better.
Yeah, this one's weird. This one is worse. Let's see what this one's like. Ow! Oh, okay.
There was only a few trails open while we were demoing these bikes, because of course it's during Crankworx and they've got all kinds of stuff closed off, you know. They're doing the RDH race like later on this same day, and so yeah, of course they got all kinds of trails closed off.
What the heck are we riding? Is this even a trail? Okay, I'm like sketching right now. Man, this bike was whack, man. Oh, that was not a good bike to ride. It felt so weird. Yeah, that bike is way better.
Actually, my next video is going to be the next time that I came here and riding on my own bike. Again, you know, my wrist is still healing up. Like, I could not ride like I normally could, you know. I definitely could not ride 100% at all. But, you know, I still had a good amount of fun, so I was pretty stoked. And then, of course, we also tried the luge. That was a lot of fun. I definitely recommend anyone trying out the luge if you're ever in Rotorua. I didn't expect it to be as fun as it actually was. You could really tip those things and you could like totally wipe out. You could go like way off track. They got these small little wooden barriers at points. If you really wanted to, you could like go way off into the grass. Obviously you don't want to, but like it's just that they don't actually protect it so much, which is actually makes it pretty fun, and you can actually get some fast speeds. You should all check that out if you're ever in Rotorua. But yeah, Crankworx was a lot of fun. I was only there for the 2 days, just the one night, the Saturday and the Sunday. And yeah, you know, we just enjoyed it, had a lot of fun.
Yeah, buddy! Woo! You're on camera. Woo!